The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the podcasters and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent or their affiliates.
Action!
Well, hello there.
Good evening, old chap.
Old chap. You mean chap lip? Goddamn me.
Yeah, never that.
Bro, turn your microphone on. We can't hear you.
My apologies.
Yeah.
Happy Monday, everyone.
Oh man, here we go. Here we go.
Happy
Hot
Monday.
one. Happy Monday, Royale.
Happy Monday.
What you got in that cup? Laura? Don't lie.
Coffee.
Here we go.
Iced coffee.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. My bad. I apologize.
Iced coffee. Can you see? Oh, shit.
Yeah, we don't trust you. We don't trust you. We don't trust you, homie. I'm telling you.
Iced coffee. That's all.
Yeah, she got to be good. She got to be good, y'all.
With a shot of Henny up in there.
We gotta protect the youth.
She got to be good. Protect the youth. Way to go, girl.
What's up, Phil? What you doing? What you looking at, Phil? You all up on it.
Man, I'm trying to get this motherfucker to go ahead and go live on the Facebook. There's so many new changes to this motherfucker, I can't tell. Shit.
I'm saying you show up on the camera. I know what you had for dinner. I see it in your ear.
You can see it right there, bro.
Always doing some get you gadget.
Man, I be trying, man, trying to get this shit to go everywhere possible.
You be hooking it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how the game
Yeah.
Blessed. Hi, Chat. Hi, Mama.
And no, I'm playing. Let's go ahead and get this thing started real quick. It's your main Fontaine, the court appointed DA. We got Mecca, the feelings wrecker. We got Dr. Phil to make you feel better, and Miss Royale with the hocus pocus and the, that too.
Yeah.
The little finger motion.
Little fingers, yeah.
Yeah, little fingers. Tiddlywinks. That's what we're gonna call
you. Say tiddlywinks.
I can't stand people.
We'll call you tiddlywinks.
Look at her. You get that head popping.
Shit. There it is. Well, let's go and get this thing going since we already late. Shit.
My fault.
What's up, Dr. Phil? We're gonna let you start it off since it got dropped in your lap. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the question that was proposed or the statement, she was pretty frustrated or upset when she sent it because we kept going back and forth, And she said, should an SC be attached to an MC? And if not, why not? Her attitude was like, why don't these SCs understand, like, this is a man's world, we're in it, and we're supposed to abide by those rules. We're supposed to go through them to get things going. She's like, I'm just tired of seeing so many SC clubs out here, and they just not following the rules. My opinion, get rid of their ass, all of them. No, I'm just kidding, y'all, just kidding.
Somebody gonna flag your tire.
Hey, man, sure. I definitely understand that the rule is SC should be attached, and it's not just a should be, have to be attached to an MC club. And we discussed this before, when those men do not, or presidents do not live up to the standard of following the rules, then they come in and then they do what they want to do. And there's so many of them that feel like I can do what I want to do, and can't nobody tell me nothing. That's why we have the fights at other people's clubs. That's why we have this long bickering amongst some SCs on the set that happens to last for years. And I definitely feel like the reins need to be pulled in a lot tighter, and they need to know their position, role, whatever you want to call it, on the MC set.
True.
I hate when Fontaine look like that. He be like, "Yeah, motherfucker, I'm finna come in on y'all ass, goddammit."
Sorry,
Yeah.
he got no, he got
I'm
something.
just, I'm just like a little sponge. You did. I'm just
I can't wait. This is my turn.
I'm absorbing all the
Yeah.
info you did. What's up, Royal? What you say?
Well, honestly, I never knew that that there was SDs out here without, backing from an MC.
Of
side.
course, yes, they
I never-
are.
So my apologies. This is new to me. This is something new because from my understanding, from where I started and from what I was taught, that's just how it went. We had to get blessings through our MC, through other MCs. Like there was not something that you just come in and just make your own club. Now, if that is happening, which you say it is, and I see a lot of people are saying that it is happening, then that means that they're getting recognized by people that are not understanding the rules either. Honestly, because if they knew the rules, then they wouldn't be recognized. Their patch wouldn't be put out. They wouldn't be communicated about in a way that made them feel a part of the set or even recognized as part of the set if they didn't go through the proper protocols. But for the most part, every SD or every SD I see, they're under, some type of motorcycle club. So to me, it's news to me. So I would like to kind of know, but I know we can't just flatter it. Like, what's the T? Because I don't know what club. I really can't tell you. All the clubs I know that I speak to that run up to me and talk to me and love on me and I love on them are attached
Okay.
to an MC. So, and they have to be, and they're always going to travel to their MC, to their different events that they support, for the MC they're under. So. And most of them have turned, a lot of clubs are auxiliaries, that are attached to a direct MC or a SD that's under a certain motorcycle club. Now, rogue SDs, I haven't seen it. I really haven't.
Well, I wouldn't say so much as like a rogue SC. It's just like you have clubs out here who participating in events then get pissed off because they're not recognized. Then also, my thing is, why would you not be a part of an MC so you can learn? But also, too, for me, it's like, who are you learning from? You know what I mean? You really can't get any knowledge learning from a club that just been here a couple months. Now you want to bring out your social clubs. A social club behind you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what have you learned? So how can you teach these girls how to conduct themselves while being out here on the set if you don't know what the fuck you're doing? But
Right.
once again, I feel that they should be out here and should be up under up under an MC, because when you're out there doing, just like someone stated earlier, you're fighting at the clubs, you're being disrespectful, you're doing this and doing that. So then when they come and say, well, who are you under? I'm not under nobody. We're not under nobody. We just started on our club and we're here now. That's not how this shit goes. Because it is out there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's news to me, and I promise you. I ain't never seen it.
Really?
I've never heard it. Any club, maybe I'm just like blind to the fact, but every club that I've been in and seen throughout the years have been attached to an MC. They'll have they'll have their supporter patch on or something to let the other clubs know who they're under or who they're. No,
there's some that slip through the cracks, and the reason being is because the president or the founder usually is, excuse my French, but they are boning somebody.
I already know. Yeah.
So we're gonna slide under the radar type scenario. That's what happens a lot of times, right? But just like, we said, Mecca said about you have to learn from somebody, right? Even a couple months, you can't learn from some clubs that have been around for a couple years, depending on who's the one talking. You see what I'm saying? Because some want to just come in and I've been partying for 3 years. Like, I ain't worried about no rules. Rules where? You know what I mean? And if the club don't operate like that, the whole thing, the member just like, well, I ain't got to worry about that. I just got to worry about when my president tell me where I got to be at what time. That's the only thing I can teach you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If there's no real structure to it. So that's why they need to be up under someone, rather not just an MC, but you have to be with somebody who knows what it is. Because it's like you say with the fighting and all that kind of shit. That's because somebody told you that was okay. You know what I mean? Somebody told you go rip her eyelashes off and all this other shit. That ain't what we said.
The eyelash for me.
Yeah, this ain't what we said.
Oh man.
Because that's not the game. Like they always say, like, the OG ladies, they always sit and say, stay, being a lady, stay in a lady's place, and things of that nature. And this generation wants to take it as a slap in the face, or I'm degrading you, or I'm trying to put you in the box. When in reality, sometimes it's about safety. You know what I mean? It's about, so that you don't get a bad reaction to your behavior or whatever the case may be. And I don't want to say behavior like I'm talking to a child, but you understand what I'm saying.
No.
So that
We go for those too, bro.
Yeah, child, grown woman. I hate when people say, I'm a grown-ass woman. You are acting like you are.
Exactly. And that's why I'm trying to say, don't, I'm trying to get off the word behavior, because they'll be like, oh, this nigga said behavior like I'm a child. I'm like, get out your
behavior. Yes. For those two, goddammit. Shit.
Oh Lord, you know what? Everybody gonna be in there. Yeah, it's going down. So
they will.
That's one of the major parts of it. And then the thing is, you got to think that at some point, and most points, it seemed like the social clubs outnumber the motorcycle clubs.
Man, goddamn, you own something right there,
man.
Shit.
You know what I mean? If you can shake your head all you want to, but visually, it kind of looks that way. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is now you have to take two social clubs and put up under one men's club. What if they don't get along?
Yeah.
Then you got a problem.
Yeah, now we cat fighting every fucking weekend. We can't even go to nothing mandatory because I'm finna snatch her motherfucking weave out. I'm fucking up them edges. You know what I'm saying? So we can't even get along no more.
I was just gonna say that, Mr. Sour Patch. Ooh, boom. I was just gonna say that. I shut it up. She said it for me. Yes, that is exactly what I was just gonna say. She snatched it out of my mouth. These MCs are not riding their bikes.
Okay.
And that is
does that mean
that's why it looks like the ladies are outnumbering.
Okay, but wait a minute.
And you right about that. You could be right about that.
Sour Patch don't mind our business.
Does that mean
you could be right about that?
Does that mean because he doesn't ride his bike that
he doesn't know what he's talking about?
There you go.
No,
because some people want to use that as an excuse. I'm just saying, some will use that as an excuse. Not the fact that it's visually outnumbered, but the fact that I don't need to listen to you, nigga. You don't even ride a bike, type shit. Does that trump the behavior? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, look, because I'm sure you just said it to somebody. Look at you. Yeah, you just said, nigga, you don't even ride a bike. What you talking? Yeah.
How you gonna tell me what you do? You don't even ride.
But listen,
I'm guilty of it because I have said.
I hear you. But the bike riding for an SC don't even equate, right?
Yeah. No.
Okay, so what would you be learning from the man if he's not teaching you how to ride a bike? What would he be teaching you?
Hello.
He can still teach you the basics of the club.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Bike or no bike, that doesn't negate what I'm trying to teach you.
Right.
How the set shit goes.
Right.
But some will use that. Some will say, nigga, you don't even ride a bike, nigga.
Right.
And the two don't really go together. Yeah, I mean, Oh,
And see, and here's where you got to say, you're right. I do ride my bike. You're absolutely right. But here's the thing. I'd rather you know and educate the rules, right? If you're not on a bike. Now, if you just said a lot of them is the double D's, then I'd have been like, okay, cool. I understand. It allows these SCs to kind of run rapid. But at the end of the day, no matter what SC you are, you bumped into somebody that has educated you. And sometimes you have that attitude where I'm going to do what I want to do. Ain't nobody going to answer me. And a lot of times it's based on who you're screwing, right?
Yeah.
That still doesn't excuse you from the set rules,
Most
right? It doesn't excuse you from being attached to an MC club.
Most definitely.
And if they don't ride their bike, you knew that before you got attached to them.
yeah, and just like right here, where Sour Press says, how can you teach you the rules for the set or what if they ain't outside and they buy, how can they teach you? Because they are carpooling to get there. They in somebody's passenger seat, and I'm here.
No.
But for one, gas is too high, dog. So they got to pitch in. You know what I mean? Come in one vehicle.
Yeah.
Look.
Just
So
saying.
I was just what I want to say is yes, it's true, and it's part of that is true. That's what I guess really where it comes from mentally. Like, okay, if you're outside, you're in the politics, you're meeting, mingling, and moving around, and you know the set, I can trust you to guide me. You get what I'm saying? But you ain't been out in 5 years or 3 years, and you come every now and then, and you don't ride your bike. How can I believe in you? You know what I'm saying? How can I understand?
Okay, but what if they've been on the set for 30 years and they've been off the set for 5 years? Does that mean they don't know anything?
No. We're not talking about, hold on. We're not talking about them people. Because you know damn well I'm not talking about those people. Those are the OGs, and those are the people that we.
I just don't want you and Sour Pass to team up and you think you got a buddy.
First of all, all my chats, my buddies, okay? Number one. Number two, it's just that in general, we listen and we don't judge, right? We listen and we don't judge, and we try to, and we do listen to our set brothers, especially the ones that are tenured and know what's going on in the set, regardless of riding a bike or not. So you guys are absolutely correct. But I think what we were touching on is that in general, when you were talking about earlier how the women were outnumbering, you get what I'm saying, in number wise, or how it looks, and we're just in. I think visually what we were thinking was, I see a lot. We know it's like club with 30, 40 members and only 5 of them come out. If all 20 girls come out or 15 girls come out for their social clubs or auxiliaries, it's going to look like more girls than guys. But you were saying that it wasn't from the eye.
Okay, Sour Patch, you know what? Let me hold on 1 second.
Let's cover that and clear that up.
To fill your bike up is $30. Now think about it. You got 4 guys. Hold on. You got 4 guys.
Yeah.
The third guy bike don't work.
Yeah.
Think about it. So we all gonna pitch in.
Yeah. What if they ain't got nobody?
That's what
What if he got $10? He got $5. The driver got a dub.
Yeah, let's get it.
We gotta put this in teamwork. It's teamwork to make the dream work.
Yeah, let's get it.
So if we
That's
only
all
got
I'm
$5, that's a bargain. That's a low key bargain right there.
Man, I'm with it all day long, but that's not me though, because my bike works. So yeah,
Think of him. Yeah, that nigga bike for sure works. I've seen. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Just like she said though, you have to learn from the right MC.
I was just about to say,
Yeah, absolutely.
From the right MC.
One. Correct.
Because there's so many pretenders out here pretending like they know what they're doing and know what they're talking about, but in reality, like the homie said once again, all they want is that cootie cat.
Who the cat?
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
But the right MCs, and I'm thinking of president more than just MC, are not liked because the ones you can learn from, they push a stern line. You know what I mean? And a lot of times it comes off of he's mean or he's this, but when you see somebody violating the rules, I think about a situation where I had to correct someone because they had their vest on under a jacket.
Huh?
They got defensive. Yeah. They got defensive, right? And I had to explain to them, you know. So a lot of times people find that as like, damn, man, he could have, you know, let me do this. No, if I don't correct you right now, I'm gonna forget later. And you're gonna get comfortable with doing it, and it's gonna become your habit. And then somebody else gonna see you do it, and they're gonna pick it up.
Let me ask you a question. Were they in your club?
Hey, man, why you asking me that goddamn question, man? Why are you asking me that question, man?
You know what? Let's just scratch that. Scratch that. Go ahead with the story. Go ahead. Go ahead with the story.
Oh man.
Don't be doing me like you do, Royal.
Oh man.
But look, hey, look, at the same time, look, I got to put it in this light too, because I get it. I get it. There are some aggressive little gorillas out there in the jungle, right? So you can't really go to every. Take a sip, Royal. Take a sip, goddammit. There are some aggressive gorillas in the jungle. You did. So every time you can't just go ask everybody, because you know, for some women, it's going to pertain to something else, or at least,
of course,
you know, the men try to, you know, and I'm gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying? They abuse it. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They try to abuse that little piece of authority. You know what I mean? And some fall for it, some trip and fall, some don't. I'm just saying. It's the truth, goddammit. Some trip and fall, some don't. Some fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
And land right on it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. So,
oh shit. God damn.
You got to pick and choose who you listening to. You know what I mean? Because some going to use it in the wrong light, or you know what I'm saying? Some get the social club aspect and terminology and all that kind of mixed up, especially when they're new to the set, because they're going to get taught by the wrong individual. And sometimes if it's not corrected, the men are going to stay with that one-sided mentality of what the SCs stand for and what they're here for and things of that nature, right? So at some point, you got to fix it, you know, and that comes with having to listen to somebody, you know. But at the same time, y'all, you know, they always talk about the whole, you know, sisterhood thing, but sometimes that sisterhood shit, it really ain't there. You know what I mean? Like it might be there inside just that club, but it's not there between the social clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if there was, because you wouldn't have this issue where it was 2 or 3 social clubs up under one club, they could all get along.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because some men's clubs don't have women. They don't have a auxiliary tool.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's how that little family network kind of comes to play. And it's, excuse my French, is somebody going to be fucking somebody? Yeah, sure they will. It's human nature.
The double D's going to be out.
Shut up, Capone.
I mean, it's just human nature. You see what I'm saying? But that shouldn't really, like, we know it's not going to happen, but you would hope everybody was grown enough to handle them situations when you in these organizations. But sometimes it don't happen. They don't handle. You stop talking to this dude, now you talking to that dude, and he okay. All of a sudden now he want to quit the club.
Yeah, especially like,
you know what I mean?
And vice versa. You want to take his bike.
As a motherfucker though.
I mean, you want to take your bike.
I'm so sick of that. What you just said.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of it.
Yeah, but it happens. You see what I'm saying? But the reality of it is that so that it runs smoother, you don't have social clubs jumping on each other like Sons of Anarchy, like you didn't watch the Black Angels from the back in the 70s or something. They in the bar fights, like literally. Like,
yeah,
that's not your place. That's for, you know, excuse my French, but us niggas, us men. That's for us to, you know, get down and do. You know, we love the fact that you ride a bike or don't ride a bike or that you support and come and party. We get all that because it's a shared world. It's a shared culture.
Right.
You know what I mean? But all that extra, that's not what it's for. So
what is the question, Sour Patch?
yeah, that's the question, Phil. Phil.
What was
No
the
habla
question?
inglés. No habla inglés.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Just, no habla, eh?
Oh.
No habla,
No
eh?
más. No
Okay,
más.
I'm just asking.
Come on, Phil.
Yeah, I'm just
I can't
asking.
answer that question.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That really was the question I think she's talking about. I can't answer it.
Wow.
Oh man.
Actually, okay, it was somebody in Sour Patch Club.
There.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. I'll take that. Though. I will take that.
Yeah.
I will
You
take
ain't, you ain't that nice.
that. It's still close proximity. to,
He said, right,
Different city. You know.
oh damn.
Yeah.
Maybe it was
But
cold.
the whole thing though is, bro, like
Right.
when I ask questions, y'all don't cut no corners. You give it to me just the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when you sugarcoat shit, people tend to take things the way they perceive them and not the way it's meant to be perceived. You know what I'm saying? So the rules are simple, right? Don't even come out here and not try to learn the rules. Yes, it's fun. That's all the civilians started to come over here. Why? Because it's something open every freaking night, and you can hang out all the way to 5, 6, 7 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to answer it, Sour Pat. I gave you the answer that you
I
deserve.
thought you don't speak no English.
I'm reading in Spanish. I'm reading in Spanish.
Yeah, but you
See,
said
when she
earlier
put
you
it to
don't
me in
speak.
Spanish, I got to respond in English.
No, earlier you said no habla. Yet you just spoke a whole 5 minutes of English.
Yeah.
Oh,
So she spoke to me in Spanish. Now I got to make sure she understand. I don't understand Spanish. My English.
And the thing is, you know what, Phil, like you said, when you ask us, we tell it to you straight. I'm gonna be honest with me. I tell it to almost anyone straight because I'm a pessimist at heart.
Right.
So if it goes good, well, fuck it. You fooled the fuck out of me. But that's just my mentality. So that's why I'm gonna always tell it straight from the beginning. You know what I mean? I smooth it out as best I can. You know what I mean? Depending on who I'm talking to.
Right.
But for the most part, you got to give them to us straight because when you sugarcoat it or you feed them a fairy tale and it blow up in their face or your face, then
Right.
Then they want to blame you for it. So
somebody earlier, I don't know who said it, but they said you should listen to the OGs. Let me ask you guys a question, and females. What do you consider an OG on this motorcycle set? Being that you asked that question.
He been here 365 days. That's an OG.
Check this out, because sometimes the OG stand for old guy, and OGs just been hanging on too long.
Man, I'm just saying.
You can spot an OG just like in any world. An OG is usually someone that's quiet, that doesn't really stand out, but everyone walks up to and speaks to and respects. That's really an OG, and that's someone that you probably would want to learn from. I know when I first came in, the people that I tend to hang out with, I went to all of the clubs that have been open for years, before I was even born, and hung out with older women that have been part of this set longer than I have. Kind of had big brothers that were way older than me, 20, 30 years, that could teach me some things or tell me what not to do out here and what to do or how important that is for the set and yada, yada, yada. You will know an OG, you'll spot an OG because you'll see how many you can also tell from his patches. You also can tell from if he's been riding a long time, he'll have patches that show that. It's a lot of different things. You can tell OG female from when she walks into somewhere and how other clubs or other older OGs treat her. And that's how you will know.
Okay.
Well, you take that old patch out of there because some niggas just like an old patch.
If it went down, it got scuffed up.
Yeah, the patch being dirty, that's a big one, right? But no, I'm talking about certain patches. If people know how to read patches on the vest, so some patches will have certain things on them that's show how long they've been riding or how many miles they got, or different things that you can see that they have accomplished throughout their years.
No, what if he's 55 or 60 and he started 2 years ago?
He most likely probably won't have all of the patches that I'm talking about.
We just had a show a few months ago where these dudes is going and buying the safety pins from Michaels and getting all these patches and wearing shit that don't.
But you could tell
somebody that put their vest on and they went to the park and started rolling around in it.
But Dr. Phil, you're not going to see Fontaine, or you're not going to see certain people walk up to this person and be like, "What's up?" And speak to them and have a 20-minute convo. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to see that. You're not going to see him get everybody walk past him and dap him up. You know what I'm saying?
But see, we know that, right? But when you talk about, like someone mentioned about they prospect for at least 90 days, and the SCs need to prospect these women before they just give them a patch, right? Now, there's still shit I come to and say, "Hey, bro, what's this about?" Right? Because you're not going to get everything in a day or a year. Right. It's going to come over time period. What'd you say? OTJ, on the job training, or OJT? It's going to come, right? And a lot of times I have seen someone that was much older, and I'm thinking he's an OG, right? And I'm just kind of talking, and as I'm talking to him, I realize he's not so OG, or he just don't know nothing because he didn't know anything. Then there's an OG that I know that rides with a club who just got to that club because his club was dying out, been around since the 70s. All his patches is brand new. Yeah.
I remember one time I went out, right? And this cat was and he was older than me. But he was a supporter for another club, right? And I didn't have my vest on or nothing. I think I just went in there with like a jacket or a sweater. And when I say he was talking to me like he was like a super OG, like I was just a new booty. I just took it though. Like I didn't turn on him and snap like, I just did. That shit had me rolling though. I ain't gonna, talk about the club, but because the club to me is still kind of new. You know what I mean? But he made it seem like he been supporting them since the Bedrock days, like since the 50s. And I'm like, didn't that club start like 15 years ago or 10 years ago? Like, who are you talking to? You know what I mean? Like, oh shit. So
man,
that's how you can tell the new booties.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I say, hold on real quick. That's why I sit and say you can't just take somebody because they old.
Right.
You know what I mean? They have to really know something. And then, like I said before, there are some older cats out here that still don't know shit. Because they ain't gone nowhere. They ain't gone nowhere but San Diego and Fresno. You see what I'm saying? That's the deepest you done been. So when it comes to like the real politics of this game and certain shit, some people really they only know half of it or a third of it. Shit like that.
Yeah.
And let me just say something. We all got uncles, cousins. You could tell the uncle that know everything about everything. He know how to season fish, cut wood. He know it all. You could tell by how he wears pants, how he talk, how he walk. And you could tell the uncle that just been running around here gambling the whole time and spending up grandma money. You can tell the difference.
She said grandma money.
So everybody is black. Not everybody, sorry, but everyone has.
She said everybody's black.
Everyone has roots, and everyone can tell the real from, the fake. Period. Everybody got uncles, aunties. The loud auntie. The auntie that got the money. You know what's going on. So when you want to say it's the same thing, you can tell who's who. It should be a natural God gift.
But
then again, though, too, Royal. Yeah, you can't use your analogy.
You speaking from a vest position.
From a whose position?
And did you say everybody done seen Roots? playing with you. I'm playing. Everybody ain't seen no fucking.
I said you got roots. You got roots.
Oh.
Regardless, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what race you are. You got
My
roots.
name is Kunta Kinte. Shit.
You know, everybody has a family.
Yeah.
It comes from something. So,
So,
Yeah,
what I was
being
saying
out here,
was-
though, you don't have that kind of. You don't have that.
tell that you have an old. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nico.
No, I'm saying you don't. Being that you're using your analogy for what you experience, but for somebody that's new coming out here, half of them don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
Where the party at? Where the drink at? I want to go and pat my booty cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, dance.
Well, I want to
You
go
wanna
see some booty
say what?
cheeks.
They want to clap their booty cheeks.
Oh shit. Shit.
Where that video at, Royal?
Dude. Huh?
Look, man, I'm just saying they don't want to hear nothing about no old school, what to do, or what not to do. They want to go dance and get drunk and party. That's it.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But we're here. Teach one, right? So I'm just.
I would hope so. Yes, of course.
And the thing is, I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's keep it 100. Some of that is okay. That's. But the thing is, to learn how to party with it. You know what I'm saying? Learn the rules with the partying, because the partying is not the problem. It's the other side that causes the problem.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's the part motherfuckers need. You think people care about you twerking and whatnot? No, they don't. That's why they sitting there with their phone out.
Videotaping.
They hoping you do it longer. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They want a loopholes at this point. You know what I'm talking about? It's the other shit you don't want.
Man.
Yeah, and just to touch on that too, like I had heard over the weekend too, we were talking while I was out there, AZ, and it was like a lot of women, it came across like a lot of women are losing their femininity, you know, out on the set. And I think that's one of the biggest things. So that kind of ties into this, because you have these, if we're having clubs that are starting or social clubs that are coming out without a brotherhood or without, you know, some type of big brother to guide them, that could be a main reason of why we probably have this this lack of femininity on the motorcycle set. It's okay to be stern and to be respected as a woman, as a female rider, all of that. But losing your femininity is the problem. You know, they already got all these men. You get what I'm saying? So we don't need to add more masculinity to the set. They're already walking around bow-legged, ready to punch somebody out. You know what I'm saying? Let's add a little ooh to it, you know?
But see, just like she said, right there. Right there. I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Who out here knew?
I'm be quiet because I was gonna say something. I'm gonna be quiet right now.
But even with this, to see that, you're right, but you want to be feminine to get it, right? You don't want to.
No, they don't believe in that. They believe in macking you down. Girl, I took him down.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Listen, when you buying the bike, right?
See,
when you got to say so, you're going to emasculate a lot of these dudes because, like she said, it's new ding dong, right? You aggressive with it, right? He half-ass don't know the rules. You know, what are you going to do? He's a double D. He going to follow that trend, right? They know who they can approach like that. You ain't going to approach a solid one like that. Unless you got some money. No, I'm just playing. Oh, boy.
Go ahead, Roy. What's up?
Nothing. I just.
No, I'm agreeing with Roy. I totally agree with her. You know what I'm saying? It is a shit. It's a masculine world. And some of these men need to put an S on instead of an M on their back of their backs too. I mean, I get it. But we was talking about the rules so we can get some of this shit right? They got to get outside. They got to ride some bikes. You know?
At the same time, what she said, it starts when you have certain clubs that say they are separate entities, but yet want all control on B's and P's. And that's why I sit and say that's where they use it to their advantage, and it gets fucked up. Instead of it just being like, look, this is how we're supposed to behave, and we, like I said, at some point, somebody, like she said, clapping them booty cheeks. Somebody cheeks gonna get clapped at some point. I don't know what else to say. Okay? It's just gonna happen. It's just human nature. You know what I mean? The laws of attraction, it's just what it is. Somebody cheeks is gonna get clapped. It's just
women are very aggressive today.
Right.
Very aggressive.
You said people want to use it as the wrong scenario and think because we clapping cheeks, I have control of the situation. And that's not it. You know what I mean? But that's where the clubs and the females and the social clubs need to be under the right male.
Yes.
Right.
You
Right.
need to be under the right club. And if you sniff out it's some fuck shit, it's time to hit the eject button. Yeah,
Yes,
it's time to hit the eject button. You can't sit up there. Yeah, you got to be smarter than that, because if you don't, you're gonna get drugged through here.
Yeah,
Take you through the mud.
Straight through it.
Then you're gonna be mad.
Yeah, mad as hell
at the world.
And again, someone mentioned prospect. I want to go back to that. I'm all for prospecting. I learned probably about 3-4 years ago. Prospecting is not just you didn't been here 90 days and you'd have been outside. Do you still handle your business as a prospect and meet all the requirements? Sometimes people prospect for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 90 days, and it's not enough. We was having a conversation a while back, Fontaine, and you talked about some dudes prospecting for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just because they've been here for X amount of days that they get to be a member. Did they prove their worth? Did they bring some to the table for the club? Sometimes you have to say no and let them go somewhere else and recognize you dodged the bullet.
Yeah.
Not everybody should make the cut. And some of these clubs let everybody make the cut. Everybody.
Yeah, because they feel sorry for them after a second because of some big and pussy shit. You know what I mean? So that happens a lot too. Especially after the point this human nature kicks in, and let's say baby pop out of there somewhere. Now that's family. It's no longer just some bitch I was fucking with. You know what I'm saying? So now you have to put that. Yeah, look at Royal smiling. Yeah, you got to put that in the equation at that point. You see what I'm saying? So it's not that simple.
Yeah,
that's the thing. You got to make
not
sure.
The helmet from the homegirl trunk.
Damn.
What you say? Yeah, exactly. They put that helmet in the back so fast because they know how the night gonna end, or they know who they're looking for. That's the thing. Sometimes it be planned. Hey, girl, make sure you bring your helmet.
Ooh, woo.
On the helmet, don't even own the bike.
Yeah.
There it is right there. We never stop prospecting.
Yeah.
That's the our side of the fence. But that at the same time, you can never stop teaching sometimes. Sometimes the teaching got to come for free. You know what I mean? You can't have the little price tag on it says little bit of pussy. You can't have them type of price tags on
shit.
Damn. Yeah, you can't put little price tags on shit. Some shit got to just be free.
Royal, did your camera freeze up?
It sure did. She over here just glitching.
Look, she bye-bye.
Yeah, she had to get up out of here.
Yeah, she had to go bye-bye.
Get up out of here.
Man.
A young lady, I'm saying young lady, I don't know your age, but she put up there and she said Latinas don't have that problem. They're very feminine.
It's not a race thing. I'm not gonna touch that.
It really ain't. Because the thing is they don't all do it. It's just a lot of them. You You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, calm down.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Hey, the chat is going bananas right now, bro.
Nah.
The
It's
chat is
okay.
going bananas right now. Yeah. It's a good thing.
Okay. It's okay. She said she's tired of us.
There you go. I can only see it sometimes.
My bad, Philly Whopper.
We tired of her too. How about that?
She'll be back in a minute.
She coming.
Here she comes right
She'll be back in a minute.
Here she
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What happened? What happened?
Oh, I had some technical difficulties.
I know what happened.
What?
That belly got in the way.
No.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
Between the puppy.
We said knock the Wi-Fi over.
Oh.
You know what? Okay, Dr. Phil. I got you. Don't worry about it.
I love you. You know I love you. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's right though. You know?
Yeah. But see, that's the thing. Like it's hard to push that message, and
It is.
for everyone.
It is.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's hard
See,
to swallow.
but not everybody understands that. And I think it's more the men's problem who don't understand that this is a man's world than it is the woman's problem, because if they acted accordingly, then the women had no choice but to follow suit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these men is too concerned about, what they can get. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we said months ago, if she wear the pants at home, she gonna wear them on a motorcycle set.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So you should just go back to a prospect and change that prayers into a prospect and just be a prospect, because your girl tell you what to do. You're fucking up the set.
Oh, well, he can't do that. He'd have to get into the social club, but I don't think they gonna take him. He's just gonna be a civilian at this point.
Man,
I am dead. They treat the
like a buffet line. They do, but both sides do. So let's keep it 100.
Yeah.
Both sides.
Yeah.
Because I believe me. Over the years, I've had, prospects come up, and I've had, ladies come to me and be like, Fontaine, what's up with your prospect? I got to take him down.
Man.
I just like, go talk for yourself. I am not Chuck Woolery.
So I got to take him down.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Fucking Chuck Woolery.
Yeah. Catch you in 2 and 2. Be right back at you.
Man.
Roy, your mic is off if you don't know.
She probably ain't even there.
Yes,
she dealing with Scruffy right now.
Sorry, I am dealing with
She was whooping on that dog. She don't want us to call Peter. That's why she put us on. That's why she turned the mic off, turned the camera off. You over there beating on
everything. Yeah.
That's all.
I'm not beating nobody. He's a little. You guys didn't hear that? I thought you may have heard that. He had a bottle and he was just spraying all kind of record. Sorry.
What you say? Men, that go both ways. Men use the MC to go out of town and eat at the buffet.
So do the women. So do the ladies. They can stop. Look. You better cut that out, because that goes both ways.
Both ways.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you said, it go both ways.
Man, if I was a snitch, boy, I'm telling you.
Oh, man. She said, if I was a snitch.
No,
man.
I just feel like I am so sick of you.
It's the truth.
Yes. I'm sorry, I read the comment. These niggas just need to be property of, sometimes. I've seen that too.
And the thing is, they emotional because they think that's gonna help you. They think that the emotional side gonna help them get the cooler cat, so they get soft on you real quick.
The cooler cat.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, look, that's why you shaking. That's why you doing this, because you know that nigga just soft in your ear, like, baby, I just.
They were trying to get the cooler cat.
It was over. Little bit of Boone's Farm.
Hey, get that side look.
The Boone's Farm, and it was over.
Look. Come on, girl, come talk to me for a minute.
Ass out my face.
With the Barry White. What did the nigga say? He said, with the Betty White. Yeah, we ain't stupid.
Oh man.
That is so funny.
Boy.
But yeah,
Nah, no property of. Nah.
No, I hear you, Catalina. Yeah, it do go both ways. On my mama, it do.
most definitely. Most
Yeah,
definitely.
somebody look. Hey, there's a couple cats who need to be property of. I ain't gonna put you out there right now. There's a fucking couple cats who, you know what I'm saying? It would make a whole lot of goddamn sense. I'm telling
A
you.
whole lot of sense. Goddamn sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have to, that's what I'm saying. The women, the roles are like, you know, that's what we're saying. Like women are not feminine and the masculinity comes out and then it's not weighing. It's not balancing out. It's not balancing out. You got way too many women out here being masculine. And if you're in a social club and you don't have masculine men over you, you're definitely going to create problems out here. And that's where what Dr. Phil was talking. I mean, not Dr. Phil Maker was talking about the fighting.
Because at that point it's bad girls club.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anybody trying to, you know what I mean? It's all bad girls club. We coming out to fight. Tennis shoes on, hair pulled back in a ponytail.
That's what I'm saying. But a lot of clubs that I've seen, even STs and stuff, I be thinking they under, you know, we got to talk because I really thought that a lot of the STs are under men clubs. And they, you know, I see them operate under men clubs or maybe I just see them at those clubhouses all the time. And
That's it. That's all you see. That's all you seeing.
My perception is.
That's all you seeing.
Yeah.
That's all you see. They just over there hanging out with the next motherfucker.
Because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But then they might have an uncle or cousin in that club, so it's cool. You ain't got the okay from that club per se, but yeah, them are brothers. And it's like, yeah. So
or go ahead,
some
bro.
will say that's some will say our brothers. No, stop. Just because 2 or 3, you know 2 or 3 of them. That's not your brother. Not in the MC sense. You see what I'm saying?
Or some of them be like, go ahead and open up a club. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing, you know, they're gone. You know, that's the shit they do.
Yeah. So that's my bad. But I don't pay, I mean, it's not for me to pay attention to per se, like just on a regular, but in my mind, I thought that everyone would operate the same way. Just like I thought certain people operate how they're supposed to operate as far as auxiliary, SC, you know, etc.
Right.
And blah, blah, blah. And sometimes it just doesn't work like that. And sometimes people just do what they want to do. And you guys are right. So I understand her frustration. I understand the point of it, but sheesh. If they have a supporter patch on their vest, automatically, even if they're not connected, this is my thing. And correct me if I'm wrong, Fontaine, but if they're not connected to that club, but they have a supporter patch of that club on them, aren't they technically still responsible for them?
No.
Okay.
Because some of these clubs just sit there and they selling them just to make money.
Yeah, they give them out like water.
Yeah. Some of them just sell them to make money. So they buy a support patch. You know what I mean? That they don't get.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That wasn't nothing but an extra dub in the pocket.
Because I'm just thinking, I mean, sometimes you could go somewhere and if you have a supporter patch on you, you know, you might not be able to go to certain places or see. I've seen that happen, or certain people don't want to put on a supporter patch or have certain supporter patches, or I've heard all kind of lingo.
Well, because most of them really don't understand by you putting on a supporter patch, what does it mean?
So what does it mean? Let's talk about
that's another subject.
What
that's
does
another
what
subject,
mean?
Another day.
If they put it on and whatnot.
Yeah,
just like hold on, she plain and simple, right here. Bang, goddamn me. Well, hold on. Back it up. I messed up. So my bad. Don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing. Because you touching shit too fast, motherfucker.
That was on you. You did that shit.
No, I didn't. Anyway, that's what it means right there.
Up here.
Yeah, that's what it means right there.
Okay.
Right.
So because I've also seen, just like what she said, they don't support the MC doesn't support the SC. Okay, I get that, but I've seen also guys have girl SC, supporter patches on them as well. So in my mind, when I see that, it's like they're my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Like that they're part of our group, or we're connected in some way. You know what I'm saying?
You said what? Say it again.
Look at you.
She said guys got on female supported patches, and when she see it, she think that they're connected.
Yeah, like that's their sisters club, or they're under them. You know what I'm saying? I've seen, yeah, I can say on that.
You would know if there was a sister club.
I ain't gonna have you put them on blast like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, let me just be quiet. Let me be quiet.
I ain't gonna put on blast, but girl.
Another note, everybody in this chat right now,
I've seen
don't forget to click on that. Look at that ticker at the bottom of this page right here. Go get you a shirt and a pen. Support the cause.
Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Yeah, I ain't know. I'm like Miss Hearn right here. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it happen.
Yes, I swear I've seen it. And what I think it is more so maybe it's just like I said, it was somebody's brother or cousin that their club, their sister or cousin or something or auntie is from that club. Maybe they have their support patch or something like that. I don't know. I've seen it. That's my point.
If it's family oriented, that's different though, Royal. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah. I get
No,
it.
there are some MCs out there that has on SC supporter patches.
Thank you, brother.
You seen
Yes,
it?
it is. I've seen it.
Look. Me and you finna have a little chit chat when we get off this camera.
And some memorial patch, and I could be mistaken. Prima Donna, no, I could be mistaken. It could be a memorial patch. So just.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different.
If that's what they want to do and they got a relationship with that club, that's just on them. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of shit that you wouldn't see that you would say, oh, there's no way in hell, but it happens.
Mm-hmm.
You know
yeah. And it goes back to the people being uneducated.
Yeah.
Of course it does. Of course it does. Of course it does. And that's why I sit and say you'll get someone that, been around 5 years, and everyone who been around him under 2 years believes what he said just because he's been around for 5 years. You know what I mean? And you probably don't know shit. That's what people gotta understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just don't know shit. And some people don't get it. They just think it's cool. Let me slap it on or whatever the case.
Wow.
They think that's tradition, and it's really not. So.
Well, then that's the mistake there too. And I think maybe that's why people are sliding under the radar. Like, just put the supporter patch on, you good. You know what I mean? Maybe it could be.
Yeah, I mean, but when you think about it, if they go somewhere and buy it, and you see them wearing it on their chest, you think they're under those people. Like he said, some people just sell the supporter patches. It's a quick 10, 15, 20 bucks, And then there's a few clubs that I know of, they kind of handing them out. Like, here, and they don't even understand what it's supposed to mean. So, obviously they don't, because that's why they sell them, and that's why they probably hand them out like water.
Well, this was a good subject because
Well, they got to pay a bill, so we selling these motherfuckers.
I get that. But in my mind, in my brain, I would have never thought that people are not out here following at least that level of rules. I understand people don't want to follow all these other different rules, and everybody got their own little powwow how they run things or whatever. But that particular rule is just something that just is not even thinking to me that is happening.
Gotcha.
Off with their head.
Stone him. No.
Because where's your protection? You go out of town or you go somewhere, where's your protection? How are you going to be protected from other clubs and other situations if you don't have a big brother?
Whoever they're dealing with, they figure that's the big brother right now.
Just whoever.
I'm gonna tell my nigga.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
We out.
Yeah, we out of here, y'all. See y'all next Monday.
Clock it, chat. Make sure you like, subscribe.
Please, like, subscribe, but please don't clock it. Just don't.
Please Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Bikes in the Hood podcast channel on YouTube. Your support is greatly appreciated. You can also find us on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, and Facebook. Stay safe in them streets.